Hey, welcome back to the channel. It is that time of year. You might be taking some vacation, some holiday, and here are my top 10 travel items, essentials that you do not want to leave home without. These are tried and tested by me, and they are true. In fact, I have my top 10 in my luggage ready to roll. At the moment's notice, whether I'm going for a long weekend to various number of weeks, I am ready to go with these top 10 essentials, and I might just have a few extras as bonus items to bring along with you as well. So let's get started. You cannot go anywhere without your travel portfolio. For me, it's about the size. I think the cute portfolios that fit your passport just oh so perfect with a few slots for some paperwork doesn't work for me. I actually really like having a full portfolio with areas where you can photocopy, have itinerary just in case, and your emergency contacts in separate pockets. So this one has a fold. I would say this one is about a 10 by 10 fully opened, I'm gonna guess, or 8 by 8, but then it folds up and it zippers closed. Then there's even spots for cash and cards to keep here, even loose change, and even a spot for a pen. So you can get these travel folios on, of course, Amazon. I'll link a few. This one I got honestly so long ago. Number one. Number two, you know I'm a stickler for my eye masks. I have the Nod Pod. You'll hear my puppy running around. I also like my other eye mask, but when I travel, unless I'm taking bigger suitcases, I'm not sure that I'm gonna pack my bigger eye masks. I actually have a sleeping kit, and a sleeping kit, this has to be in there. I pop it out at my bedside. It includes this little baby. This is a fan that a friend of mine had. You just saw why I love it so much. It clicks. It has little feet on the bottom, and it acts as a white noise at night. Has 3 different modes, which is really nice, not only for air circulation, but for some white noise as well in my kit. So that one is there. And that one is even good just for walking around, right? Hot cities or in the airplane. I also have the actual foldable small eye mask that has areas for my eyelashes. I have my lavender spray, my sleep spray, which is lovely. Some lip conditioning night type of mask. Always have ginger chews. I do have, just in case, ear plugs, and you will absolutely want to take those. I take this everywhere. And this actually was, any little pouch will work, but I think this was a little giveaway on one of the international flights that had some amenities within it. Number 3, I'm not going anywhere without my vitamins, supplements, prescriptions. And so the reason I like this one is the pouches are quite sizable. It's morning and night for a week, and the fact that they are about 1 inch in depth allows me to take multiple weeks. And what I really like about this one is it is 2 levels. So you have prescriptions, a pouch. I even have some safety polysporin, some spray for nasal, and yes, that is absolutely coming with me. So that is number 3. Number 4, Apple AirTags. This has probably come with, I bought the pack of 4 a couple of years ago, and I have them on one. Actually, I've got one on the dog now, but I have 3 in, 1 in a purse, carry on, and if I do check a bag, I put it in that as well, so that you can, if you get these little rings, you can move them along with whatever. You could move it to a different purse if you like. And it's just that safety of knowing where your stuff is. There's notifications that if one gets too far away from you, that you can be notified when that happens. It's certainly, you can watch your bags move through the airports, and you can see ahead of time whether they get put on your next flight or not. That can be nerve-wracking, but it's also kind of interesting as well to watch. So Apple AirTags are an absolute. This little thing is called a flex flap, and this was on one of my Lisa's Likeables a couple of years ago. And this is a piece of some kind of metal inside here, and then it's cladded with a lovely leather, and you can clip it in, form it any which way, and it will help hold your phone, hold cords. I could probably create a purse hanger, and you can open the tray or clip it on even the front pocket and hang something on it. It is a really unusual, but I can't believe how much I've actually used this for various things. Even my headphones, I could clip those without sticking them in those dirty pockets on the plane. Yeah, so my flex flap is always with me. A reusable bag. You have to have something like this. I know some people carry a foldable day pack, they call it, and it's like this little mini backpack. They look pretty useful for, you know, going to get groceries, going on a short hike if you like, but I don't know. I like this big style of bag. I think everyone needs this for various, it has become a beach bag for us. It has become our grocery bag, of course, for the market. So I think it's just really handy to throw these in. They fold up to nothing, but it is one of those, my top 10 essentials. I lost track of what number we are, but noise canceling headphones. This is, I don't know how I lived without these in other flights. I mean, you could, I guess how we did it was we just put up with those little foam type, but noise canceling is a whole different level because you don't even need to be actually watching the movie or listening to music and putting these on. It kind of just mutes all of the sounds within the airplane, including crying kids or coughing people. These are Beats, but there are so many on the market that are noise canceling. And along with that, we have my cable set. So as I explained on my packing video, and I'll link those videos as well to this, you always want to make sure that you are given the option to do a wire connector. Now, there are wireless transmitters. That is the new option, and that's fine. When this becomes obsolete, I guess I'll transition to that. I have the wire, so you get an audio to an audio. And then, this is important, some planes in Europe have 2 jacks. They have specialized headphones. So a few things. So I have this where you put the audio jack in there into the input, and there are two prongs. You get on Amazon two prongs for a reasonable price. So I have that kit in there. And I also have a little splicer. We could listen to the same and watch the same movie at the same time if required. But that is in my little electronics for my noise cancellation headphones. You really cannot leave home without this little kit. This is an Air Canada one, but there are so many that you can find. The electric adapter and converters. So this is the adapter, and this is the big bulky. It's switching the power voltage to step down so that your appliances, curling irons, steamer will work within. So there's various prongs that come with the adapter. So that is good. The fact that we do go to Europe, probably the most, I did get one of these, and it has the USB. See that? It has 2 USBs there, which is handy to have. Yeah, so converter adapter for your power. Couldn't do an essentials without my backpack, which, listen, I'm not a backpack kind of girl in real life, but when you're talking about your personal bag, you want to maximize your space. And now it's become even more important to maximize your personal bag because now they're charging for or even carry-ons depending on your ticket. Maximize your cubage, it's called. I think that's what it's called in shipping. The first time I did this, I looked at Air France's personal bag dimensions and I maximized the length, width, and height of a bag, and this is it. And the handy thing with this, I must admit, it has so many nooks and crannies, and it slips on your carry-on bag. And what I love about this one is when it's busting at the seams, you've got clips here that you can pull it down. So maximize your personal bag. Buy a backpack that maximizes the cubage, the dimensions listed on your carrier's website for your personal bag. Okay, of course, you know I'm going to tell you about my packing cubes. I love packing cubes. I love how organized they allow me to stay. I keep one as dirty laundry so that even we can go to a laundromat and it's all separated, quite easy. That is a bonus. These are a special kind, and I'll insert the footage here of me in Italy. There's two sets of zippers. One of them is a closure, this one, and the second zipper is the compression. So these compress within just the tightening of the fabric alone and the strength of the zipper. They compress each one of them. So I really like the packing cube. I don't know how we did it without this stuff, but we did. Okay, I think that's 10, but I have a few bonus tips, and these are my insoles. I think these are I had some issues with my feet a few years ago, so I actually got prescription insoles. And if you have benefits and can get insoles, you should, because let's face it, most vacations are 20,000 steps a day, probably average. It doesn't have to be prescription. You can actually get insoles. Dr. Scholl's, the ones that I can buy at the drugstore as well, able to in and out of whatever shoe I am wearing, whether it's a loafer or a sneaker, or if I'm wearing a type of a sandal, something like a Vionic sandal has a built-in insole. Even Birkenstock does. The better shoes have really great arch support. My point is that my feet don't get as tired as they would if I didn't have insoles. So they are, even though this is number 11, well, I actually don't leave home without proper foot support type of shoes. So I think it's very important. Scale, weight scale, bag scale, digital, clip it on, pick up your bag. I mean, how many of us have been scared about the weight of our bag and that we were overweight? And yeah, I've been there. And how many of us have had to unpack and repack and transfer stuff to others that you're traveling with? I have done that as well. So, you know, let's try to dodge the embarrassment of everybody staring at you in line and get yourself a digital scale. It helps. Okay, the other thing that I find very useful when I travel is taking cell phone lanyards with a clip, and here's a bracelet, wristlet type. And this you just slip into your phone case, and that sticks out where the charger insertion is. You can either wear the wrist or you can wear the band. There's all kinds of styles, and I've got a couple of sets. This one is this one is like glittery and stuff. This one is, I find, very good. It's black and gold. And what I love about this is I can wear this cross-body and have my phone dangling, or I can shorten it and just by pulling on these two. Yes, so that is very, very handy. Especially if you're on a bit of an adventure, if you're hiking, if you're hanging out on a boat or looking over, and it's just that extra security that you're not going to drop your phone into the water. This is a kind of a fun one. This looks like a phone, but it even has a little neck strap. And it actually looks like, but the only problem with this is you really look like a tourist, and I don't know if I really like that. I've worn it in Vancouver and not a tourist, and it's faked out a lot of people. They think that I'm carrying around a really cool camera. So neck lanyard for your phone or wristlet for extra safety of your phone. Very handy. Have you seen this? It's the hat magnet. Oh, if you're wearing a cowboy hat, a cap, they don't give you any trouble if this is hanging off of your bag. And hats can take up a bunch of space and they can get crushed. So this is a magnet, a hat magnet, and it comes in handy. And you might actually buy a hat while you're there, and this absolutely takes up no space to actually pack it. Oh, I forgot my anchor. This is a really important one, and I bypassed it, and I just remembered it. This is not a bonus. I would bump something else. Maybe that reusable bag, but we all know you need a reusable bag. Anchor, a charger. So this is Lisa's anchor, and this is a chargeable extra battery. It will recharge my entire iPhone, a whole other 100%, plus it still has charge left in it. I don't care who you are. We have all been there, freaking out that we're running low, we're walking around somewhere in a city that we don't know, and the stress is real. The struggle is real when you don't have enough battery charge. This snaps on your cell phone, just like that if you have the MagSafe. Otherwise, you can wire it, I'm sure, and it just is that easy. The other nice thing is this does have a little kickstand, so you can actually watch a movie. The anchor is 100% within the top 10. I would kick something else off of there, I don't know what, but we don't have to, it's a pretend list. So keep all 15 of these products. Happy travels, everybody, safe travels, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot.